excuse me. It is Wednesday. And y'all know we call Wednesday Health and Wellness Wednesday, man. So in the spirit of that, I was chopping it up with my brother, none other than Rick Alim Muhammad, uh, about a young event he got coming up. And I did have him on the phone, but I think I lost him. Hold on, we're gonna get him back. Let's get him back so that the brother can chop it up us about the event that's going on this weekend, man. Walk in the Wealth, where he's going to be one of the presenters. See, can we get back to him? Shalom alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
There we go. We got it. There we go. We in there. Here we go. Now we got him live, y'all. Rick Alim Muhammad Duran Report. Y'all make sure y'all follow that hashtag Duran Report, man, on your social media. And stay in tune with his content and his reports. We was chopping it up this morning, Brother Rick. You told me you got an event coming up this weekend. Talk to me. Tell us about it.
Well, assalamu alaikum. Yes, we have an event at Mesmer High School that I'll be presenting, and it's called Walk to Wealth. And it's going to be an event that's working with since the majority of the community is black, with finance and health, and how to build family wealth, and also how to build great health. So in my workshop, as a Muslim member of the Nation of Islam, I'm going to focus on how to eat to live in better health and how to achieve better health through nutrition. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be more of a information, ask questions. I'm trying to provide some other information. I'm working on that right now.
I actually have the flyer that you sent me on the screen now, so the people if y'all clocked in, man, as y'all know, we radio you can watch, so you should be tuned in to us, man, via hittinghardradio.com, where you get to see into the studio, man. You get to get a look at what's going on when we got guests in the building, and when we got information to put up on the screen, man. You can check it out, but I will make sure that I upload these photos also onto the website, into the live chat. But go ahead.
Yes, and I'm gonna try to deal with some of the myths in the black community about certain foods we eat, our health issues, our chronic health issues like diabetes, heart disease, breast cancer, colon cancer, what causes it, and how we can avoid it. And any question, I'm gonna dive into the much loved by most of our people, even though it's killing us, the soul food. Might get into a little bit of the history of it, and then come with some options of, we got better options of better things we can eat that'll avoid you from having to take medication. And I'm gonna have a little conversation about some medication. Oh, it has a side effect. We gotta ask some questions about it. Something that really should be put in our body.
All right. Are you on the Are you on the speakerphone? Getting kind of far away from us.
Yes, I was on. Yeah. So we need to have that discussion about that. We need to look at that about our health. And just be frank about it, about the do's and the don'ts, and to achieve better health. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having that conversation, especially if it's going to stop you from taking medication. Some people want to know they don't think they can get off medication. They think that that's a part of life. You get old, you go to the doctor, get some health insurance, and take some medication. and I totally disagree.
Right. Like I
We're gonna
always,
deal with.
my thing always was this, cause I see like the stuff that they use to make the medicines, like it's usually some plant from somewhere or whatnot. So I be like, why we need the medicine? Why we just don't get the plant? Cause from my take on it, from what I be seeing, what make it medicine and FDA approved or whatever you call that is the fact that they add a couple other chemicals and then patent this stuff and whatever and put it out there.
Yeah, then we say they, and I always got to say, well, who is they?
Right? Who are they? Though?
Yeah, well, some names, some faces, time, places there, because we got to get out of being spooky.
I
We get
say
spooky
I say
minded.
they because I don't know who the powers that
Mm.
be are.
I
You know
understand,
what I
I
mean?
understand, I understand. But there's been some authors and actors who have been controlling the medical institution, like the
Mm.
Rockefeller family. And are there medicines that they're using? Is it helping us?
Right.
We know the food isn't. We see that right away with the food.
Right.
We see we see obesity running rampant in our community, and it's in our children. So we need to find out what's causing that. And there's nothing wrong with us taking a look at what's going on. If if it's gonna make us better,
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't see a problem with that. But we gotta take a dive into that and look at that. You know what I mean? Um, we're gonna talk about fasting. Is that good for you, or is it bad? You know, if we are fasting, what should we eat? I'm gonna have a discussion about vegans. They don't eat meat, but they eat a lot of sweets.
Mm.
Most of them be blowed up, so they're not getting a certain protein from meat, but they're loading up on carbs. And maybe with the vegans, it got to be some type of balance. You know, like then we got to understand what meat is good. We know pork is bad. What is in pork? We're gonna talk about the worms that's in that pork. We got to talk about that.
Is you
Got
gonna
to talk.
are you gonna get them the demonstration? Is you gonna pull out the piece of pork chop and the soda and
Uh, no, we probably gonna have time to do that. I have to be respectful. I'm at a Catholic school, so and if I was in my own setting, I could do more ministering on that. But this is gonna be more of a evangelistical, just to get you stirred up to raise questions. Then if it's a part two, they can come to one of our study group, and then I can really dive in and get into it. So yeah, I got to be respectful. I'm at a Catholic school, and they don't preach against eating pork.
Right.
They don't, and stuff like that. We're gonna talk about fast food, the history of fast food. Why is more fast food being eaten? Why is it less cooking in our homes? Why is it less cooking? Why is it more people eating due to the drive-through? And then fast food, is that really food? So when because we got to break the term down. When you hear the word fast food, and you just look at the word fast, then it say, got to be a trick in it. There got to be a trick in it. Got to be a trick in it. There's a lot of circulating narratives around McDonald's and human meat being in the food. We're gonna talk about that. You get some wings from Wingstop. You go to Aldi's and buy some wings, and you cook them and look at them. Is it the same thing? Do it taste the same? No. You ride past Popeyes, you can smell the bad grease that in a trap. They're supposed to change like every 2 days, and they cooking and that Popeye's oil, and it has lard in it. We gonna have to get into it. Now, is fried chicken better than baked chicken? See, according to the BlackDemographic.com, which is a research data place by black people, for the benefit of black people first. When it comes to obesity, our women are almost 20 to 30 pounds heavier than men as of 2019. When some people thought it was the other way around, it's never been the other way around. And the American Cancer Institute says that of all the chronic illnesses that black women, they lead by race and sex. And it's an epidemic level, alarming epidemic level. And when we discuss the breast cancer, cancer of the cervix, rectum cancer, that's from nutrition. No, breast cancer is definitely from nutrition. So then you have to ask yourself, what am I eating this causes cancer? And a lot of that stuff, I'm going to promote how to eat the little book 1 and 2. I'm going to have Dr. Laylee Africa's books there, Holistic Health. I got book 1. I got Nutricide. I'm going to have those out. Probably be doing some referencing from those books. And, we're going to talk about drugs. Smoking marijuana gives you cancer quicker than tobacco. 4 times stronger. 4 times more carcinogens in marijuana. And then you get marijuana, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what they're spraying on it, but you put it in your lungs. Smoking marijuana, long or short term, will put polyps on your lips, in your throat, or in your lungs, and it will kill you. Simple. I'm not listening to nothing from the new school. Tobacco lost a big lawsuit, so they had to put the warning label on the side of cigarettes. It caused Philip Morris to go out of business. They lost billions in the tobacco lobby. They put the label on the blunt paper. They tell you that right there, but you still go roll up a blunt. I'm young. Ain't gonna get me now, man. I got a long time, man. I'm only 23. See? I challenge any of them brothers that say that. I bet you they can't run one lap around the track right now. I put 1,000 on it. If I put 1,000 on it, I want my money right at the track. I'm gonna come get it from you right where you pass out at.
So I need me right away.
Hey, I'm just saying. So when your body works just like a car. When your car overheat, you don't have what? Enough water in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do the same thing. I try to make stuff simple where people can understand. Then you can go higher into the higher information and knowledge. But same thing. So if you don't have enough water in your body, you start getting a headache.
And we don't want to give them too much. They got to come to the event to get, you know what I mean, to get your dig. So we gonna make sure we give them. Let me give them the details from the event. I went on to, y'all can find more information about this event on the 5 Points Neighborhood Association, 5PNA Facebook page and a website too, of course. And yeah, the name of the event is Walk into Wealth, a community experience for health, wealth, and wellness. Join your community for a day of learning, connection, and empowerment. Grow your health, build your wealth, and invest in your future.
Your feeling about being here.
What we got going on there? What's that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And invest in your future. The post says we are pleased to invite you to the Walk into Wealth Financial Health and Wealth and Wellness on Saturday, May 9th, 2026, 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. It's a full day event. It's going to feature speakers, sessions designed to support financial literacy, behavioral health, and chronic disease prevention, along with wellness activities and free health information to promote overall well-being. Now, there is a registration process from what I'm seeing here, so y'all gonna have to go to the site, go onto the link and register, and make sure you register. They need you to do that because once again, it's an all-day event, and there will be a lunch. It looks like, yeah. Say reserve your spot and your lunch now. Ages 8 years old and up are welcome. Brother Rick Alim Muhammad is going to be one of the speakers speaking there, and he's going to be talking about eating to live, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So make sure
Yes,
y'all
sir.
attend. Once again, that's Saturday, May 9th, and it's going to be at 742 West Capitol.
Mesmer High
For
School.
y'all that don't know, that's Mesmer High School. So it's going to be at Mesmer High School. Go down there. Say 9 a.m. I'm going to tell y'all get there at 8:30. It's a registration begins at 8:30. So, okay, yeah. You know how we is, man. We need y'all to be on time for things like this so you can get good seating, man. And it's something good. Hey, you got some older folks in the family, man. It's be something nice to go take them to see. They gonna be having health screening, financial guidance, wellness activities, guest speakers, and community networking, man. So it's something cool you could do with the OGs, man, the elderly folks in the family or from the neighborhood. Go spend some time with them. Take them out. Bring them to this, get them this knowledge. Back to you, Rick.
Yes. I would love for people to come out, get some education, and got a couple of things I'm working on. I'm not gonna say right now because it don't happen. I don't want people to get mad at me, but it's gonna be a beautiful event, and I just think we need more events like this to, workshops and seminars to share information versus always debate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first you gotta have information before you can debate. And health is a critical thing in our community right now. It's super, super critical. You know, it's super critical. Especially diabetes is running rampant. And I saw something on television last week, a national news desk. It was talking about it's going to be an uptick, serious rise in colorectal cancer in generation Gen Z and Gen Y because of their diet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diet, lack of exercise, lack of drinking water, and this is, when they start getting their 40s, they're going to start having blood in their stool. Blood in their urine because they love to kick it, they love to drink, and it's the cost you got to pay for that. Because in Islam, we're taught not to eat pork and not to drink alcohol. And Muslims who are definitely devout Muslims don't do that. They don't even have it in their homes. So we got to get better. What's the point of having money in your older age and you can't even get around?
Wow.
To enjoy it, So got to preserve your health at a young age. So when you get older, you can live life abundantly. In that regard. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be a very beautiful event. Bring your questions, and we have some great dialogue. Absolutely.
Let the folks know once again how to follow the Ram Report.
Yeah, they can follow the Ram Report hashtag Ram Report on Facebook, Ram Report on Twitter, and also the Ram Report is on Instagram on the hashtag, and or you can find it by name. The name of they call the handle. And I have a lot of good information on my Facebook pages. Going back probably a decade, going back now. And I also have a couple chat groups that I invite certain people in that want to have extensive dialogue. We can share information, definitely.
Definitely. And once again, y'all, that's the walk in the wealth. That's gonna be this Saturday, Mesmer High School, 9 a.m. Y'all don't want to miss it. Make sure you're there, man. It's gonna be some more speakers. Well, see, matter of fact, Rick, find out if we can get some more of the speakers between now and then to call in and talk about what they're gonna be contributing into.
Okay.
To the event
I can
and
work
all that
for you. Some of the speakers I know, because I didn't put this event together, but I can definitely reach out to my sister Felicia and see what we can do in that regard. Getting some people to come in and talk on the radio and make people share this link to get more information. Maybe we can also try to send more of our podcasts out, the audio. Maybe got to tag them a different type of way to get more people, let them know that they can click and listen. Maybe we got to put on there, click and listen. Because I think I went back and listened to some of them, man. We did some very good, powerful podcasts over the years, man. Going back at least 5, 6, 7 years probably.
Yeah.
Man, it's got to be over 100 of them. Easy. Real easy. As I think about it. But yeah, we definitely can, definitely look at that part. Absolutely.
For sure. All right, again, once again, thanks for calling, chopping it up, keeping us informed with the things we need to know going on inside our communities. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Ram Report, man. That's hashtag the Ram Report.
Yes, sir. All right, my brother.
All right.
Alaikum
salam. All right, y'all. We about to get you back to the music, man. Y'all keep it locked. Hey, we got the Munchie Mix up at the top of the hour. Let's see, we gonna dig into crazy. It's Wednesday. Let's see who got something new in there for us, man. Might pull a guess out the hat. We're gonna figure it out. Y'all keep it locked. Let's go.
Check out your station on the World Wide Web.
HitHeartRadio.com.
Everybody needs some head. I've been stressing out. I've been going through some things.